Hey, look who's back. Yeah, sorry about that. I was performing at it's your hat. I was performing at a talent show last night. And I guess I didn't get back until tonight. I, yeah, that's a fat load of crap, and and you know it. But I mean, not much we can really do about that. Did you manage to catch any of the game? Not really, but I did hear that it was not really, but I did hear that it was a pretty good game. From who? From who? Oh, the fucking from who? Oh, the Russians? No, it was a shootout. It was a shootout. Defense stymied everything, and the offense pretty much did whatever they pleased. Oh, for real? It was a shootout. Oh, that's crazy considering that these two teams just went tit for tat last week. Pretty much less than last week. It was that lopsided. Yeah, it was very much a shootout. Yeah, it was a shootout. It's kind of what it is. It's supposed to be lopsided. It's a shootout. Oh, all right. I'm gonna watch the game on. All right, I'm gonna watch the game on probably NHL 66 just to see what I missed. Penguins that one, not the Bruins. God, I hate losing to the Penguins. Hello. Pretty much I have pretty much only seen up to the end of the first period of the Bruins game against the freaking Pittsburgh Penguins from last night. I am recording this at 10:54 in the evening on Saturday night. So I I mean, I have notes about the first period, but after that, I just couldn't stomach watching it, and I am going to have to. And after that, I'm going to be doing just a live reaction of the game on of the highlights. But let's at least start with good news. Pasternak, Lindholm, and Olmark all practiced in Boston in yesterday morning, and Olmark is said to be probable in tomorrow's matchup against the Rangers. But he's not back yet, which means Swayman is starting his third consecutive game, with Troy Grossenek still waiting in the wings for his chance. And honestly, I feel like this might have been the game that like you know what, might as well throw him in just to see. Oh, frick. Just to see what he can do. Well, I don't think necessarily that it would. I don't think necessarily it would have been better than starting him over Swayman, but just to give Swayman just a little bit more rest, and at least see what we have in Grossenek, because we brought him up because because he's given up the least amount of goals throughout the entire AHL season. And so why not? Why not just see what he can do at the NHL level? Well, I know that going up against a team that has Sidney Crosby, Evgeny Malkin's back from his suspension, Jake Gensel, Brian Rust, Jeff Carter, Crystal Tang, and by all means, a very well-rounded team. Having one of those be your first crack at an NHL game seems like a very daunting task. but it's got to happen at some point. And hell, well, if we see that he's going to be good, maybe we think of possibly using him as a trade chip later in like the offseason or something like that. But in any case, this is Swayman's third consecutive drop, third consecutive start, and at puck drop, the puck is spending a lot of time in the Bruins zone, and honestly, it did for a good chunk of the first period. The Pens played fantastic defense, and Bruins got a decent amount of opportunities, but all of them were just one-time opportunities. Anytime that a puck hit Casey DeSmith, anytime that the Bruins had any opportunity at a shot on goal, it was either foiled by strong defense by Dumoulin and Letang, or it was just a one-time opportunity that afterwards nobody on the Bruins could come back and get sorry. Or it was just a one-time opportunity that like shot, and immediately a Penguin is converging on it. I mean, the Penguins end up capitalizing pretty well off for at first, really easily. Bruins have they had a bad time getting it out of their zone, and when they got it out of their zone, it never really stuck because in the first period they clear and it gets right back onto the Penguin sticks, passes around the neutral zone. Jake Gensel's almost there right at the top of it, and he has daylight. And again, the entire Bruins zone pretty much all to himself, except for Charlie Coyle, who, God bless his soul, is trying his hardest. You ever just try your hardest, and it just doesn't work. That's sort of what Coyle did. Although honestly, I think he probably could have given just a little bit more. But Gensel gets past it, and he goes right to goal. And Swayman, I love him, but you can't. You've shown yourself to be fantastic in plenty of other breakaway stops, and I know that you're not going to get all of them, but this would have been just a little bit more. I would have felt a little bit better about this game if you stopped it. But other than that, in the first period, Swayman was having a fantastic game. He was making a bunch of necessary saves, and it definitely felt like the defense was letting him down. I mean, on the only penalty in the first period, that being a Taylor Hall high sticking penalty, pretty much the entire penalty kill is spent in the Bruins zone, and it's just barrage after barrage after barrage of shots. It's with Jeremy Swayman, and for some reason Derek Forbert putting in insane amounts of work. I didn't expect Forbert to be this amazing on penalty kill, at least for this one. I mean, I don't know what happened the rest of the game, so I'm going to watch that right now. Give me one second. All right, so I have skipped ahead to the second period of highlights, so gonna watch them now. Bruins win opening face-off. Oh, we actually get it up to their zone for once. This is weird. We actually start out the Bruins actually start out the second period hungry. Usually the second period starts, but the Bruins don't. Gave it away and gave it away again at the. They gave it away again in the neutral zone. Penguins were able to. Hello. Sorry. Freaking my computer, I guess, decided to turn off. I'm sorry about that. But frick, let me freaking see this again. I'm sorry, but gave it away in the neutral zone. Coyle just gave it away. It finds its way up to Jason Zucker. All just again breakaways. The defense just didn't care. Friggin' whose assignment is that? Whose defensive assignment is that? That's and Carlo way overcommits to the middle of the zone. Doesn't even see Zucker go behind him, and that was enough. Just I guess he was trying to block the. I guess he was trying to get in front of the pass, but also Swayman, you can't. That's another one that you kind of got to have, but I can see why you didn't. Oh, a few good opportunities, but the Smiths is just squared up to it. It's fine, I guess. Yes, I can see the puck going off of Marchand's stick. Thank you very much. Yes, Bruins won the last 2 overall. Great. What are we doing now? Bad. What the hell was that clearing attempt? What? What? Who was that? It's fucking Carlo again. Carlo just puts it right onto, I think it's Jake Gensel, who it might be Malkin. I don't know. I think it's Jake Gensel. He just puts it right onto Jake Gensel. And then nobody goes after it. Crosby's just there to take it to take it away. And then shoot it right in across to Jake Gensel. Shut up, you ad for a bath cleaning company. I don't care. Crosby's just there to take the puck and pass it across the wings to Gensel, and Gensel is just wide open and to score. Friggin' why? One of the best defenses? How? When? Where? Who's there? Bergeron. I am wearing your goddamn jersey, dude. This team. This team. Oh, hey, we started off in their zone again. Great. Ooh, Chris Letang's birthday is on Sunday. Happy birthday, buddy. That was a nice defensive stop by whoever was. Just a poke check to get it away from McAvoy. If that doesn't happen, it might that puck might go in. That might be a not goose egg. Wow, the Bruins. Wow, we're spending a lot of time in their zone. What? We actually. What? Oh, Oh God, Clifton, and it's wow. Casey DeSmith is just freaking laying it all on the line, dude. Is and Gensel's okay. Gensel had another breakaway, and this time it actually got stopped by Swayman. Thank God. He's still got 2 goals tonight. Grizzlick did not get there fast enough, and he did not bully him hard enough. This team needs people who will bully. They need people who will get up in your grill. Oh wow, what the hell? Ricardo Cal and who's Ricardo Cal just freaking hand sweeps Nick Foligno and just sends him tumbling like a freaking bowling ball into the goddamn boards, which is fitting because dude's got a freaking clean ass head. Dude's got a head freaking glistening. Just you could plunger that shit. Yeah, it's like 5 points of it. Dude's got freaking all right. Bruins pull Swayman, makes sense. We're down 3. We are flying way too hard and we are flying way too fast into their zone. I wonder if that's going to end up in a goal, and it does. It ends up in an empty net goal, and that's the hat trick from Jake Gensel. And I think that actually makes it a 40-goal season for him. And oh man, they are very happy to throw their hats away. And I would be too. Ooh, I mean, that's pretty much where the game ends, I guess. But Bruins, that's not a playoff style game. You bully their defense into giving you opportunities. You bully their offense into not getting these soft breakaways. You bully them into being a less competent team. And that's not what the Bruins did. What the Bruins did was just was put in minimal effort. They didn't care. And I'm starting to think that maybe the highlights were maybe watching the highlights was for the best, because if I were to watch this game, I don't think I would care either. And that's pretty much it. Bruins lost, and I can't find an enemy to care about this game. Just I don't know if I'd burn the tape on this one. I would probably tell everybody that I'm burning the tape, and then bring Brandon Carlo in to watch the tape several times. Point out where he got wrong on that Gensel break, on that Zucker breakaway, on that Gensel, on that freaking all of it. Brandon Carlo is one of the most confusing defensemen that the Bruins have, because at sometimes he is one of the biggest assets to this team. His net front presence is so good. It is so great to have a 6'5" just lurch right in front of the goal to protect it. It pretty much turns him into a second goalie, and I love that. But in open ice, it's like watching someone and try and get through quicksand in freaking ice skates. So just make him, and I know he's not supposed to be fast. He's supposed to be tough. He's supposed to be the protege. He's supposed to be our attempt at keeping Zdeno Chara on this team. And do I think it's been working? At times, yes. Now is not one of those times. And tonight, tonight against a team like Pittsburgh, or rather last night against a team like Pittsburgh, it definitely showed. It definitely showed that against a team like that, it's possible that grit might not be the answer. And I know that pretty much just goes against everything I just said about how we need people who will bully. We need bullies on this team. We also need people who are fast, because what is it? I've joked about how the Bruins essentially fired Claude Julien to hire to hire Diet Julien, and because love him or hate him, Bruce Cassidy carries over a lot of aspects of Claude Julien's coaching style. He hates playing young guys. He has a big emphasis on. He likes to emphasize his big, strong defensemen, and overall, he's just a very defensive-minded coach. And he will only change things when he absolutely needs to. And so yes, the Bruins have Claude Julien. The Bruins still have Claude Julien. Right now, we don't need Claude Julien. We need someone who will emphasize is versatile, sharp defenseman. And are we going to get that with Lindholm back? Yeah. Lindholm is shown in his limited sample size here, and in his larger sample size in Anaheim, that he can be a pretty good top, at the very least a solid top pair defenseman, if not an anchor to a D pair, and not an anchor to a D pair as in like weighing everything down, like genuinely like someone who can solidify the pair. But we will have to see tomorrow. Do I think that the Bruins are going to have a better chance against the Rangers? No, not at all. I don't think so. Because the Bruins are going into this game, possibly with Pastrnak and Lindholm back. We don't know, but we're also going against. We are also going against the front runner for the Vezina Trophy. We are going against Igor Shesterkin, and absolutely, and 100%, I do not feel comfortable. I do not feel comfortable in this game because there is such a big possibility that we get goalied, that we play on equal levels with the Rangers, and simply because Igor Shesterkin is on another planet, in terms of is on like freaking people will talk about the pyramid of great goalies. Is right now Igor Shesterkin needs an entire different pyramid. The dude based on based on his performances is in this season. But all in all, I don't feel comfortable against the Rangers. But hopefully we play better than we did on in this game. But I think that is it for tonight's episode of Into the Den. Thank you all so much for watching. Quick like if you like, quick subscribe if you like. Down below is my TikTok, the GoFundMe for Jake Tebow's recovery, and the GoFundMe to help people get out of Texas, and to help the parents of trans kids get out of Texas. And leave a comment to responding to this question. How do you think the Bruins got goalied in this game, or did we just play bad?